Hello everyone, tankers and airmen alike, and today we're going to be taking a look at the KV-1 ZiS-5. There's two KV-1s in the game War Thunder. There's the KV-1 L11, armed with the L11 cannon, but today we're going to be looking specifically at the 76mm ZiS-5 cannon. That's basically the biggest difference between the two tanks. If we take a look at the L11, it is shaped quite differently, but there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of new features from the ZiS-5, or should I say old features, because the ZiS-5 is the second KV-1 you unlock. So, without further ado, let's take a look at this review. Let's take a look at this tank. So, it has a rank of 2 and a battle rating of 4.7, which is it's kind of high, honestly. 4.7 is a little high, because if we take a look at the American tanks, 4.7, you're going to be facing off against an M6A1. Rarely, but it will happen. You'll be facing off against a lot of M4A2 medium tanks. Obviously, M4s you'll be facing off against. And I can't tell you how much you face off against the M18 Hellcat. And another thing I must tell you, the KV-1's worst enemy is the Hellcat. It's very mobile tank, and if it's very sneaky, and if it gets around you, one good shot, that's all it's going to take with that 76 mil. It's a very good tank. Tank destroyer, I should say. It's not a tank. When we take a look at Germany, let's see what they've got at a 4.7 battle rating. So this is a little strange because I do face the Tiger a lot when I hit that realistic battle button in my KV-1 ZiS-5. I do see a lot of Tiger each one, so that's kind of unfortunate. I see even more Panzer Kampfwagen 4s though. I see a lot of these things, and the Panzer 4s. The whole Panzer 4 line, you're gonna start to see a lot. These three specifically. Actually, not really that one. This is only a 2.3, but these two right here, the first one in the last one in the second rank, and the first one in the third rank, you're gonna be seeing a lot. Also, the Stugs, you're gonna be seeing a lot too. So get used to that if you play this tank, if you want to play this tank. So now that we got that away, let's look at the actual armaments of the tank. So here we go. You get 110% credit reward, but you get a 30% research reward, which is kind of nice. The actual tank weighs 46.4 tons, 4 tons more than the KV-1 L11. Same engine as the KV-1 L11, coming in at 600 horsepower and 1900 RPM. Max speed is 34 kmh. The turret inclination is 41, so that in there. It's 41, so incline. I think it'd be down. I'm not sure. Probably get it correct in the comments. Turret rotation speed is really, really slow, coming in at 12 degrees a second. Vertical guidance is -6 over 25. Hull armor. Let's take a look at that. So hull armor, you're about to get 40, but straight on. We're looking at it straight on. It's very, very well angled, so if anyone's shooting you there, they're going to have to penetrate over 100 millimeters of effective thickness, not real thickness, effective. Then you got 2 layers of the KV-1. It's kind of hard to see, but you do get 2 layers. You get this one, which comes in at about 28, around 28, but then you got the one underneath, which comes in at 89, 86. Very, very well. Same story with the bottom. It's, again, very, very hard to see, but there is a layered kind of armor going on. The first layer has a 30 millimeters straight on, while the underneath layer has one 91. So very, very well armored from the front. No complaints. The turret front, 77, coming in completely flat, nearly completely flat. Round here, 75 as well. Then you got the hardest armor on the tank, which is the turret face, which comes in at around 90. And then that's coming in at 75. So not bad for front. From the side, turret side 77. It is angled. You know, that's something you want to keep in mind. Then you got this, which is 75. Still pretty well armored from the side, I'm not gonna lie. 75. Come over to the back. 70. Again, not bad for this kind of tank, not bad. Maybe that's why it has such a high battle rating, because its armor is actually not that bad. And on the top we got 60, which is decent. Turret back, around 80, because it is angled. And we already went over that side. So, reload time is 7.2 seconds. It's alright. You can obviously turn that down with the crew. Let's take a look at the x-rays. Your ammo racks are located on the side as well as on the bottom left and on the middle. Fuel tanks, very, very exposed. Obviously, it's a tank, very, very small space to work with. Radiator, engine, obviously everything. A crew of 5 operates this vehicle. Very easy to kill this crew, I've realized. One good shot and everything's really condensed, so your crew's pretty much gone. So there's that. 70. Let's take a look at the modifications now. It's got a, so I was saying it's got a 76.2 millimeter gun. The first shell, I have all the shells unlocked, by the way. So the first shell you get is the BR-350A, and that has a 80 millimeter, 72, and it just goes down from there. You can see. Then the next shell you get is the SP model, which is right there. This is the shell you want to be using a lot. Either this one or this one. Highest penetration values. Then you got your high explosive shells, of course, and your armor piercing high explosive with ballistic cap. So these are your armor piercing. You know, this also comes with a 7.62 millimeter machine gun used for, I guess, vehicles that cover air. Very, very small armor on them, so you can use that. I have this thing almost fully upgraded. Transmission is the only thing missing. Very easy to fully upgrade this tank because it is a fun tank to drive. Now that that's over with, I have 2 replays lined up for you guys, and I really, really hope you enjoy. So without further ado, let's get into them. Alright guys, so here we are in the first replay I have lined up for this. We are on, I forget what map this is. I'm very bad with War Thunder map names, but right away this is a realistic battle, so I do have the exterior view of the tank, but I still have to aim my shot well. So approaching Death Corner, I like to call it, because this is where all the tanks go to die. We have a T-34 lighting up the opposing side, and Panzer IV takes a shot at him. I take a completely blind shot. I don't even think I aimed that one, honestly. I didn't aim that one. So take a shot at Big Kid in the Panzer IV. Again, you're seeing the Panzer IV a lot in this tank. Don't seem to penetrate that much, but I do think that shot goes straight through into his gunner's port. So I'm trying to aim for the... Oh, and he's dead. So I was trying to aim for his underside, but he was dead. So there you go. Stug another Panzer. Take a good shot at the Panzer. Really, really nice shot. Jams his turret, it looks like. He isn't rotating it at all. Line up first shot on the Panzer again. And... Panzer IV's finally got his turret working. I get hit by the T-34, missing my shot. Not his fault. I parked behind him. Stug has his tracks blown off. I'm aiming for the underside. You really don't want to do that with a Stug because they are well armored and well equipped. Panzer IV looks like he's aiming at me, but really isn't. I take a shot at the Stug's gunner's driver's port. Doesn't look like it goes through. Stug is still alive, sitting there. Got his tracks blown off, I'm sure engine damage. That shot sounded like it bounced. Didn't do too much damage. Oh, that shot did not bounce. It actually went into my, looks like loader. Sorry about that. That Stug is still alive, just waiting for his untimely doom, and that is my first kill. So Stug is dead. Mr. Stuggy is out of the game. Because we all know what happens when you spawn in and die without killing many tanks. You lose the game and you have to exit in a realistic battle. M4A3 approaching me from the side. Nice juicy side. There we are. Engine fire catches him. and he's completely stuck for me to do this. Take another shot. That one does bounce from the Stug. Another clean shot at the M4A3, blowing his ammo rack open, setting his top flying. He is now higher than a kite. I can confirm. Stug is giving me his underbelly without letting me shoot him. There we are. Good shot at the Stug 3. He's now on fire. Shot at his driver's port goes straight through. And Stuggy is my assisted kill. So we're going to come down this pathway and get off the main road, coming into the side of the giant quake. Kind of a little cheeky get around here. And a Panzer III. Again, another Panzer III. Lines up for a shot. He does hit me, and it doesn't look like it went through. If it did, it only damaged my fuel tank. So, he gets killed. Another assisted kill for me. 3 assists total, with 2 kills so far. Not bad game. Almost over 1,000 XP. I get shot there, and unfortunately the loader is killed. Sherman M10 lining up another shot on me. It does look like the end for me. However, I shoot blind right here. I shouldn't. I'll wait for him to come around the corner again. Very patiently waiting. It does look like it's the end for me. I have given up all hope. The only way I can do it is if I ammo rack him, which is exactly how it happens. So, that M10 has given me my 3rd confirmed kill. 1248 on the XP marker. 3 kills and 3 assists. I'm going to go a little slow here, so I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Artillery coming in. Panzer IV sees me at the last second, and I blow his ammo rack, you know? Don't look at me like that. Panzer IV gives me my 4th confirmed kill, and we are moving on to the enemy base, making sure my 6 is clear before I move up. It doesn't look good for us. We are losing quite badly. We do not have A captured, but they do have B captured. I get a KV-1 L11 as a good partner here. He's a very good teammate that's going to help me out a lot, mainly locating the enemy. That actually might be another ZiS-5 now that I think about it. I think that's a Joey R23. So, we are now officially base camping. Taking a look around. A lot of fire coming in. Don't know where it's from, though. Waiting for someone to spawn. Me and this ZiS-5. It is a ZiS-5. We're taking fire from behind, so we decide to back off. Probably that M18 Hellcat. Slowly backing off until we spot a M4. So, instead of backing off, I go straight for the kill. And I kind of get stuck here. Already in my gunner's view, my loader view, I should say. There we are. Oh, I can't get the turret down. So, depression, not that great. It's alright. Trying to get into position here. Do plan a good shot. Knocking out his engine, making him stop. He's got a very, very good angle on me at the moment. So, a few shots are going to go into him. Nice juicy side, however, it is going straight through. It's over-penning. So as you can see, there's going to be a lot of shots coming into him and not killing him because it is over-penning. I take a blind shot there. I think it does hit because I don't move my aiming reticle. Another tank on the right, probably another M4. Still working down this Firebat M4. It's taking a lot, it's over-penning a lot. I almost switched my view, but then I need to kill this M4 because he's the one aiming at me. Another shot going in, another shot going through. It's the same story. I need to look for other ways of killing him. So I start aiming at his commander's hatch. Not his commander's hatch, his gun mantlet, which completely bounces. Bad idea. Going for a different side, maybe his ammo rack. Finally putting him down, maybe on the 6th or 7th shot. The 75mm gun carriage spawns, but we are taking desperate fire from the back, so I need to pull off immediately. So far, 5 kills confirmed with 4 assists. I'm doing fantastic. This game is going great. And for some reason, there's a replay bug. You remember how I said we're losing quite badly? Well, we're not losing at all. In fact, that is completely glitched. I have no idea what our situation is at this moment, so please ignore that. Backing up. We have some critical damage. We have 2 dead, 1 minor wound. Our engine minor damage, our gun minor damage, and our left fuel tank is minorly damaged. So we're taking a look around very carefully. What's around here? This is the enemy base, so we do have to be very careful. They have a clean shot at me, making sure no one is around. KV-1 is still there, fighting something. Better go help him. Don't know what he's fighting yet. We're gonna... Oh, he takes a nasty hit there. I'm making sure it's not from behind because that hit did look like it came from behind. So next time I turn around, he's dead, and there's 3 tanks in front of me. So unfortunately, it's not looking good. Take a hit, and I get knocked out. So, how about we move on to the next video? Okay guys, so here we are in the last replay I have lined up for today, and again, it's in the KV-1 ZiS-5 on the map Normandy. See, I'm getting better with the maps. The only reason I'm getting better with the maps is because I got this bloody map 6 times in a row yesterday, and that's why you're seeing this gameplay, because I was trying to get a map where, you know, some variety for once, but no, this kept coming up, so I'm not going to complain. However, I don't get many kills in this replay, but I do get a lot of hits on targets, and the actions of what I did, along with a few others on this team, resulted in our victory over the enemy on this map. So while I'm getting into position here, let me tell you a little bit about the KV-1 ZiS-5. So in 1941, the KV-1's design underwent a number of changes. I'm guessing they're talking about the 11, and in the autumn of 1941, 3 to 5 additional fuel tanks were added into the tank's fenders without a link to the fuel system. The drop forged tracks were replaced with cast tracks, and in December 1941, the tank was equipped with the 10R radio. And this is very interesting because I know Russian tanks a lot of them did not have a radio. So this was very important. Some of the vehicles produced by the ChKZ factory were made with the cast turrets with a rounded front weapon slot, and its armor thickness was upgraded to 82mm. The tank's armament improved, installing the ZiS-5 cannon with a 41.5 caliber breech length. And it does look like I spotted my first enemy. Nope, just taking a normal look around. Sometimes they hide up on that second level. You see there, the gray above where the blockade is. So here we go. They're capturing B. I'm moving in on target. I don't have a lot of people with me. I'd say 2 tanks behind me, and an M10, and what looks like to be a T-34 maybe behind me, I remember. There's a T-34 moving up on the left side, which you can see there, cresting the ridge. So the main purpose of this tank, it was a heavy tank, and it was designed to fight other heavy tanks in the mixed brigades and heavy tank assault regiments, and it was very successful at that. They were quickly and actively deployed to the Great Patriotic War in the mid-1944. So I spot a Stug here, and personally, I have a lot of trouble killing Stugs. I don't know what it is. I just don't know what to aim for, honestly. I take out his tracks there, so he's stuck, but he does not die. He repairs his tracks. I hit him again. I'm trying to hit him with bullets. It's not working. I am just pepper spraying this guy. He does manage just to miss here, nearly hit me. No damage yet. Still aiming at the Stug. He backs off behind the rock, still aiming on him because he is posing a huge threat, but I can't stay there for too long. Making sure the Stug knows who's boss, throwing a few 7.62mm bullets at him should show him that. I take a massive hit that does not go through from Panzer III-L. He pulls back before I have time to return shot, so I'm completely surrounded. There's tanks straight of me, there's tanks to the left, this Panzer III is to the left, and the Stug is to the right. Starting to get very concerned about my situation here, until an M10 will show up to my right. He's on his way now. There he is, you just saw him pull up. Take a nice cheeky shot at that whirlwind. Panzer III pulling up again, quickly get a shot at him, which does bounce, not doing any damage, of course. Waiting for him to pop up again. There's that whirlwind, making an assault. Quickly switch my target to him, and blow his top off. He's now higher than a kite. Fantastic. The M10 unfortunately did suffer a serious blow and could not continue fighting. I'm showing the Panzer III who's boss, throwing some 7.62s at him. Massive fire coming in from another whirlwind on the right side. We've got 2 Stugs and a Panzer IV in the middle of them. So I lose track of the Panzer III on the ridge there, so I focus my fire on this Panzer IV, which I think is making the fire. But there's the whirlwind right there. I don't see the whirlwind, so I take a shot at the Panzer IV, which does critical damage. Taking out his gunner. I hit right off the top of the commander's cupola. Massive shots coming in here. Massive shots. And I'm about to take a huge one from a Stug. So my tracks are currently blown off at this point. I am just bait for this Stug and the other one in the middle. Trying to take a shot here. I do hit him there, but his armor, it was just a bad point in his armor, and I don't make it critical. Take another hit there. Give another hit there. Again, not critical damage. I am very annoyed at this point because I do see the Stug and I do see a way to hit them because his top is hanging off, and it's a tank destroyer. It's not a seriously armed tank. So it's kind of pissing me off how I can't freaking penetrate this dude. Like, come on. I am like fuming at this point. I'm just throwing whatever I can at him. I'm in chat. I'm yelling to my guys, Stug 42 right side. Come on, guys, take him out. Panzer III's cresting the ridge right there. I take a shot at him. Unfortunately, it bounces. So I'm just not having a great game right now. But again, what I'm trying to show you is this thing is great for holding its own and taking and just dealing out damages. We were able to hold so many people here. There's the badge hit from the Stug that I took, and I'm so pissed off at this point. I'm so angry. I'm just like yelling at my team to kill that Stug because he's just murking us. It's unbelievable what he's doing to our team. Back up, get a good shot at this Ostwind, blow his top off. He's now higher than a kite. He can join the other Ostwind. My second kill. We're just holding this team at bay. There's nothing they can do against us. They might be throwing shots left and right, but there's just absolutely nothing they can do to get past us. We are holding the line really well. They have B, but we have A and C. We have the midline, and we have our base. C is very easy to hold because no one gets that far. But A, they should be taking A right now. Panzer IV gets hit in the commander's cupola. Massive damage for me. Very happy. And finally, the Stug, that goddamn Stug, finally puts an end to me. I'm curious if they shoot the replay. They do. So there's the Stug that goddamn killed me. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that replay. He eventually does get killed from a IL-2, I believe, or maybe a either an IL-2 or F6F, something like IL-4. But let's head back to the garage, and I will give you my final thoughts on this vehicle, round everything up for you guys, and let's do that. So, final thoughts on the KV-1 ZiS-5. Very, overall, a good tank. I really enjoy it. Speed is decent. Armor is very good for its tier and battle rating. I really like the armor on this thing. I keep saying and it's very annoying, but try to keep it straight toward the enemy, because if you keep it straight, you have all that juicy armor, double layering on 2 sides. Then you have that, which is over 100. you try to angle it, and it kind of gives you a little bit more. It gives you 100 there. You try to angle it, but I try to keep it like a little bit angled. Not like this, not like this. Just give it like a 20-degree angle, and you should be fine. Do not turn this thing toward the side, because 75, although it will bounce some shots, it's not meant to. And you really want to keep this thing straight on, because the most tough armor is in the front. You really don't have to worry about the top, but if there's like a 20 mil going down on you, yeah, that might penetrate 40 millimeters of armor. Honestly, you got this JU. Oh, what are they? The JU 88s? No, 77. JU 87s. The G specifically, that has the 37 millimeters. That will, I believe, penetrate. Oh. I'm pretty sure that'll penetrate your armor against armored targets. So you want to be careful of that. But other than that, very, very fun tank to drive. It's very, very Russian, very powerful. Got that strong Russian steel. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, favorite, and subscribe to my channel. Helps me tremendously, lets me know I'm doing a good job, as well as commenting down below in the comments, letting me know what you thought about this video and what tank I should review next. As always, thank you. Enjoy whatever you're playing, and I will see you guys next time in War Thunder.